Morant's outrageously lavish belongings will leave you speechless. $500,000 watches, $2 million supercars, and an $80 million shoe. These are some of the incredibly expensive things Morant owns. But behind the glitz and glamour lies a story of unprecedented spending, jaw-dropping generosity, and the occasional misstep. First, Ja's jewelry shopping spree set a world record. Anytime Ja walks into a store, he spends big. Recently, he spent $85,000 to have the best smile in the NBA. He already had a diamond grill made by famous jeweler Johnny Dang, but that was something any rookie could afford. So, when Ja became a superstar, he bought something unique. This is the first ever flawless hybrid blue diamond grill. Ja was thrilled when he got these, spending a total of $85,000. It's no surprise that whenever Ja visits the jeweler, he has to spend big. This stuff is pricey, but the jewelry in his mouth is nothing compared to what he wears around his neck. Ja usually buys his chains from his favorite jeweler, Icebox, and he spends hundreds of thousands of dollars there. His extravagant purchases even led to one of his chains being featured in the game Roblox and set a record for the most money spent at Icebox by any NBA player. These expensive pieces just make him want to buy more. He owns a black and white diamond AP watch, matching bracelets, and a custom chain with his nickname 12ski. It's hard to tell if he's an NBA player or a rapper. No rapper appreciates Ja's spending more than his friend Moneybagg Yo. That's why Moneybagg Yo spent $50,000 on a diamond chain for his record label, Bread Gang, and gave it to Ja courtside at one of his games, fueling rumors that they've been secretly making music together. And yes, they have been. Ja's been hanging out with rappers a lot lately. His jewelry collection is worth more than $500,000, and his car collection is worth millions. His first car, a red Mercedes C-Class, was bought for $30,000 and he still has it. But that's not his most expensive car. After becoming famous, he got a customized black Dodge Charger Scat Pack with a red interior and special rims for $50,000. It can go 175 miles per hour. He likes to show it off on social media. His love for fast cars might be turning into an addiction. Ja owns some really expensive cars, like an Audi A8 that costs $90,000, an Aston Martin Vantage that's $140,000, a Ferrari Roma priced at $220,000, and two customized Rolls-Royce that he spent $700,000 on. He loves his Rolls-Royce so much that he bought two of them and had them customized. But he almost lost his life when he let someone else drive one of his Rolls-Royces and got into a serious accident. Ja shared a sad video of his wrecked car and said he thought the ride would make his birthday better. Despite the accident, he feels blessed and says everything is still going well. He got into his other Rolls-Royce today and feels good to be alive. He knows the car can be replaced. Listen up, the car might not be a big deal, but Ja's collection is worth more than $1 million. And here he is, talking about buying more cars? Well, maybe he's earned it. He's more into changing lives than splurging on himself. When Ja scored a $193 million contract, he didn't think about himself first. Nope, he promised to drop over $200,000 on rollies for his teammates. But it's not just pricey watches for pals. When Ja meets new folks, he goes all out, so much that it hits the headlines. He once made a waitress really happy by giving her $500 as a tip. It became big news in sports, but what he did for his biggest fan was even more special. He found out about a young girl who came to his games for years, trying to get autographs from all the players, including him. Thieves stole her basketball with all the signatures, so he asked for help on Twitter to find her family and surprised her with some great gifts. First, he gave her expensive tickets to sit courtside at his next game. These tickets are really pricey, even on SeatGeek, a website for buying tickets. Luckily, SeatGeek has a caller system to help you find good deals. But even if you're not rich, you can still go to games. If you want cheaper tickets, use the code FLIX or click the link in the description to get $20 off. But the tickets weren't the best thing he did. After the game, he gave her his game-worn shoes and his jersey, both signed by him. Jerseys like his can sell for over $20,000, and he said she's one of the only people in the world to have his shoe. But to his fan, these gifts were priceless, especially when he said on Twitter that giving her those gifts was the best part of his night. Jaz's generosity isn't just about his own indulgences, it's about transforming lives in his community. When he saw families in Memphis struggling, he committed to making a difference. Starting with handing out pizzas to the homeless, he soon escalated to significant donations to the Boys and Girls Club, rallying his fans to contribute as well. But that was just the start. Jazz philanthropy made headlines when he purchased coats for hundreds of kids and provided generous gift cards to a whole school. He also ensured access to basketball by funding camps and refurbishing courts, each costing over $15,000. His altruism towards strangers is matched by his care for family. Grateful to his parents for his success, he gifted his dad a Dodge Hellcat and his mom an Audi, culminating in surprising them with their dream home, a 9,000 square foot mansion complete with 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, and even a custom theater for their shared love of basketball. Valued at $2.1 million, it's a symbol of gratitude for their support. And now, with his own home nearby, Jaz's message is clear: family comes first. Jaz's house is huge, more like a castle than a regular home. It's 14,000 square feet with 7 bedrooms. He has a room just for signed player-worn jerseys and another for gaming. Jazz Place also has a pool tables, a backyard basketball court, and a water slide with a pool where he and his friends hang out. He spent $3 million on it, mainly for parties. But Jazz not always partying by the water. He also has a private jet, a Phenom 300 G12, which cost him $13 million. He uses it to hang out with friends, listen to music, and relax. However, not all of Jaz's purchases turn out well. One purchase led to an $80 million scandal. On May 3, 2022, Jaz bought what he thought were rare Kobe 4 Prelude shoes for over $1,000 from StockX. But when he wore them during a big game, people noticed they were fake. The shoes went viral and Nike sued StockX for $80 million. It's a reminder that even small things like shoe choices can lead to big problems. From diamond grills to multi-million-dollar homes, Morant's life is a whirlwind of luxury and generosity. But amidst the opulence, his heart shines brightest through acts of kindness and community support. Morant, the NBA star with a heart of gold and a taste for the finer things, proves that true wealth extends far beyond material possessions. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more. Until next time, Hardcase Lucker Fanatics is signing off.